I'm doing okay.
Good. Good to see you. Okay, so tell me a little bit about you. Where are you located?
Is it cool if I write it down?
You want to write it down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Good. All right. Super. Can I ask you what part?
Sure.
Grand Ridge. Okay, so are you not wanting me to say where you're like I just said it vocally. Is that a no-no, or are you just like writing where you're from?
I just like running it down.
Okay, cool. Well, Florida's beautiful. I've spent some time there. I've had a few gigs here and there, and it is beautiful. Are you in the north or the south end of Florida?
North.
Uh-huh. So is it getting hot there yet? I bet it is. I bet it's heating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Well, I'm in Tennessee, and once in a while we have hot days, and sometimes we have cool days, which I'm going to hang on to because pretty soon it's going to be super hot. But I guess I can't complain because you're in Florida, which is worse. All
Mhm.
right. So tell me a little bit about you.
I love to sing and I've been singing since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I sang on stage in middle school and I sang along to Shania Twain
Yeah, I like tonight.
um, on the stereo.
Uh huh.
I sang to Beyonce one time, and one time I was the um, wild card winner for America's Got Talent.
That's awesome. Yeah. So who's your favorite artist currently?
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's good. He's great. So you kind of like pop and country. You kind of it sounds like you like it all.
yeah, I do, and I like contemporary Christian too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good. Well, I am the same way. I love all kinds. I love everything from rap to opera, and I a clean rap. I don't like, the crazy language in rap, but I do love rap for what it's amazing for, and I love opera too. So
Mhm.
tell me about your voice. Your voice is unique. Tell me a little bit about your speaking voice. I'm hearing a lot in there. Tell me,
I
is
would like to improve it more, like diction, breathing, and
yeah,
have like a beautiful tone.
yeah, yeah. Okay. And have you always spoken like this?
I'm not sure
Okay. So
actually.
for as long as you can remember, though. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You want more diction and more breathing, is what you mentioned,
and a nice tone.
and a nice tone. Okay. All right. So have you had voice lessons before?
Yeah,
Good. Okay. And so tell me, what do you know the chest voice and the head voice?
yeah,
Okay. Are you familiar with the mixed voice?
yeah. I would also like to work on pitch with speaking too.
You'd like to work on speaking to pitch?
Yeah,
Good. Okay. Well, let's do some stuff here. Let me turn up my. Can you hear my piano?
yeah.
Okay. Can you do something for me? I just want to hear you for a minute. I want you to say. We're gonna say the word mum, 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 mum.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Mum, mum, mum.
Good. Great. Do it again.
Mum, mum, mum.
Good.
Mum, mum, mum.
Super.
Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Good.
Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Okay, pause for a second. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing up high now. I want you to come up here. We're gonna go in the high voice, the head voice. Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Okay. All right. So, will you go ahead and will you give me a siren. I want you to go woo.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Great. So it sounds to me like when I hear you sing, when I hear you speak, your voice is unique. When I hear you sing, your voice opens up even more, which is good. That's what all singers we do. And so, but I'm hearing that you're not really either comfortable or able or haven't yet found it into the higher voice. Okay, the
I
head.
think that's because I feel strained in the higher notes.
You feel strained. Okay.
Yeah, when I sing high notes.
Okay, so let's work on that for just a little bit. I want us to mimic the sound of an owl. Okay, so I want you to go
Ooh.
woo,
Ooh.
woo. Good. How high can you go?
Ooh.
By the
I'm
way,
not sure.
do I call you Kim or Kim Ann?
Kim Ann. I think it's I can I think I'm a message soprano.
You think you're a mezzo soprano? Okay, so we just have to get you up there. I mean, you very well could be. I would say I'm a mezzo as well. So that's cool. Okay, we just need to get you up there. Tell me, how high can you go? Just go woo like a crazy girl.
Woo!
Good. All right.
I think that's high for me right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me explain what's going on. Okay. I want you to put your hand here on your chest. And I want you to say 1, 2, 3. And I want you to feel the vibrations happening here underneath your hand.
1, 2, 3.
Do you feel the vibrations, your chest cavity vibrating?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we speak, they call that the chest voice because we feel the vibrations in the chest. Okay. Now, if I were really interesting, I would talk like this. And there's a few women in history who talk in their head voice. This is a very strange voice, isn't it? And so the head voice is if I put my hand here and then like here, woo, 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 but you have to get up high. You'll feel vibrations in your head cavity.
Woo!
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Good. Okay, so that's not into the head voice. What you're doing, Kim Ann, is you're not allowing yourself up past the speaking voice, the chest voice, right? And so that's what we would need to work on. Okay, let's try a couple things. We're just going to try to see if we can do it, okay? I want you to can you do this with your lips? Open them up. Open them up. I want a whoo. Good. That's whoo. That's down there. I want you to go whoo.
Whoo.
There it is. That was it. Do it again. Whoo.
Woo.
That's your head voice. That's it. That's the high voice. That's what we want to get into, and we want to open it up and make it bigger. This opening up this high voice for you is going to make your entire voice better, right? And what's interesting is what happens up on top, meaning the high voice, is it's happening down below. So it basically it strengthens each other as we go higher or low. Have you felt that high voice before?
Yeah, with the ball exercise.
With a ball exercise?
No, with the ball exercise, like ba 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 ba.
Oh, good, good. Okay, so that's super. I want you to go back to this. Woo! And do that again. Open your mouth. Woo! That's in the chest voice. Woo!
Woo!
Yes, that was it. That was so good. Now do that again. Go woo! Okay, you're awesome. You've got your head. Yeah, it is there. Okay, so we're gonna work with that for a minute. I want you to go woo in the head voice. Good. Again. Good. Again. Good. That was awesome. That was so easy for you. And you did, and you know what? It's interesting. I was like, okay, so that's where we have to start today, right? And we did it.
Yeah.
What when you got there, it's really good. It's strong and it's really good. So
It'll take time because I feel a little strained.
you feel strained.
A little bit.
Okay, describe what strained feels like.
A little sore with the higher notes.
You feel sore in your throat?
A little with the high notes.
On the high notes. That's interesting because it's quite a healthy tone. Let me ask you, how often do you go up high there?
I'm working on it. I think maybe I should work on breathing more.
Well, so here's what
Like using the diaphragm.
From the diaphragm?
Yeah.
So here's what I do, Kim Ann. I was a lot like you, where my first teacher taught me all about breathing from the diaphragm and anchoring down the voice and getting the good posture in the voice. But then I learned about the vocal cords. And the vocal cords are what manages the breath. So it's one thing to breathe, but it's another thing to manage the breath that comes through. So my question to you is, how often do you get up high like that? Because is it a muscle soreness because you don't do it very often? Or is there
Sometimes I feel pain.
sometimes you
But
feel
not all the time.
Did you feel pain what we just did?
A little.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, I
think it was because I wasn't breathing enough.
Well, no, you were breathing fine. Your tone sounds healthy. The thing is I'm hearing healthy tone from you. I'm hearing a good breath flow. I'm hearing good breath pressure. And
That's good.
Yeah, I think you're doing fine. So can we explore that just a little bit more? Speaking of soreness, I want to kind of look at this a little bit more. We're going to You gonna stand up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What I want you to do is we're gonna open up the mouth and go. So I'm. That's down in the chest voice. Get up. Good. Come back here and let's just go back to what worked. Okay, so when we add that second thing in,
it's a little challenging.
Yeah. So I think what we're better doing is just going back to the basic there and just letting the voice.
We can work up to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that, I want you to do we can work a little bit of breath flow, okay?
I would say that I can't force it or push it because that wouldn't be good for me.
Well, yes and no. I believe it or not, I've been where you are now, and I've learned a lot about the voice is always going to be like delicate, but it's not fragile. It can take a lot, and because you and I speak all day, since speaking is just singing, we're actually doing it. We're using our muscles already, Okay. Have you ever seen somebody take a bottle that's empty and blow into it? Kind of like an old Coke bottle, like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can you imagine that you're doing it? This is not a Coke bottle, but this is my water bottle. Ooh. Now, how high can you take that? Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Did that feel okay?
Well.
Good. All right. Go higher this time. Go higher. Get up there. I know you can. There it is. Good job. All right.
Yeah, it's a little challenging.
No, but you did it. You did it. And you sounded good. And it sounded healthy. So did it feel okay?
A little bit.
Yeah, it sounded healthy. Yeah, that was a very nice tone. So that's about right there.
Mm.
Good. Good. Come on. Good. Do it again. Super. Super. Yeah. I want 4 more from you. Good job. Do it again. All right, I want to tell you a secret. Do it again like you did it, but I want you to use the lips. Can you in singing we say pucker up like whoo.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Woo!
I go woo. Look at my lips.
Woo!
But they're small and they open. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! You've already been there. You can go so much higher. I know you can do it. Woo!
Woo!
Better.
Yeah.
Go back. Yes, absolutely. Do it again. Again. Great job. Yes, good. This feels a little different. It feels a little higher in the head, but you got it. 3 more. Yes, 2 more. That's super. That's super. Okay, so today. Yeah, absolutely. Today we got you into your head voice. We learned that your head voice, number 1, is there. Number 2 is healthy. Your breathing is just fine. It's just enough for what we're doing. And that you have a lot in there that you don't probably use regularly, right? Because you're used to speaking in your.
Yeah, but I'll get there.
Yeah. So, okay, so we did awesome. We opened up your head voice today. If you do this again tomorrow, you're going to find that it's easier and it comes faster. And then on day 3, like what I always tell my students is on day 1, I kind of shake the voice up, right? Like you and I were working and we're doing these weird things to kind of get in there. Day 2, you're going to tomorrow when you do this again, your voice is going to open up and you're going to be like, "Oh, it's like it feels more open, feels a little bigger and easier," right? Day 3, when you do it day 3, it's going to feel stronger and you're going to be like, "Oh, my muscles are getting stronger," because we're literally just working your 2 little muscles. The vocal cords is in your throat and your tone is healthy. And so I'd love to work when I have money. Do you have Cash App? I do not. I only work through credit card. Yeah.
It'll take some time, but I can do it someday.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. But you sound fantastic and your voice is in there. But your job is, what you have to do is you have to meet it every day and it'll open right up for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Well, so good to meet you.
You too.
And I hope you have a fantastic Thursday.
You too.
All right. Take care.